Okay, get this camera straight here. There we go. Here we are again on All Season Adventures. You got myself, the teddy bear Gizmo. You wanna? Hey, you got some bugs here in your head to get them guys out. Hey, buddy. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got the bugs out. Yeah, and hey, bud, what we got planned for today? Okay, there we go. There we go. You gotta say hello to the camera. There we go. Today's episode, what we got planned is gonna have to set up the tent, give this guy a little shelter from the bugs, as we already got bugs on him, and then I want to show you guys. You guys know, I'm sure, from the last few videos that I'm doing the Trans-Taiga, most isolated gravel road in North America. And so I showed you my lighting special, the cooling. Today I'm going to focus on the bike, and I'm going to tell you why what I'm doing myself personally, a little bit not quite the norm compared to the average person. But as you guys can see, there's the Trans-Taiga KLR, because since I've done it the last time, there's a lot more videos on YouTube of people doing the Trans-Taiga, but nobody doing it with nearly 20-year-old bikes, that's for sure. And most people doing it are doing it with more than one person. Not taking anything away from them, that's the more intelligent way to do it. Typically, I don't do things the most intelligent way. But, and yeah, so this episode, gonna set up our tent, Gizmo, go over the bike, show you guys what I got for accessories, and cheese dog meal, cheese dog and can of beans, good to go, and just an overall good time. So let me set things up and we'll get back to you guys. Love you too, buddy. There we go, there you go. We got him occupied in there. Want to keep him occupied, just give him some food and, you know, bury it. That's what he's been doing for the last half hour. But yeah, so that way that keeps him away from the bugs. So anyhow, like here we are, the mighty KLR. This is what I'm going to do the Trans-Taiga with. I did fib to you guys. It's not quite 20 years old, but being a Gen 1 KLR, it might as well be, because they haven't changed these things since 1987 pretty much. But anyhow, let's start off with luggage. What I use for this thing, I go with a Wolfman. I've had this luggage for over 10 years now. I had it on my V-Strom when I did my cross-country trip. So yeah, I got Wolfman fender bag for the tube. Then I got the tank bag. And then I got duffel bag. It's still, I've had it for over 10 years now, and it's been still solid as can be. And then starting from the back, just old-fashioned military A7A strap. Simple technology. That's what I use to strap my Wolfman bag here on. And then tool bag, gotta have your toolkit. For me, that's a whole other special episode. If you guys want to know what I have for a toolkit, comment down below. We'll do one on the toolkit. And moving on, got the 1 gallon roto packs. These have treated me well so far. Taking a few crashes and they're still hanging there solid. Yeah, got 1 gallon here, one on the other side, so that'll be 2 gallons. And then I'm going to have a fuel bladder in there that holds 3 gallons. So that'll be a total of 5 gallons. So today I was checking out my mileage, and I've been doing around 425 kilometers on a tank of juice. And still a little bit left over. Not much, but so that's, yeah, that should be a lot of mileage. And then moving on. Here we go. Got a double take mirror. You can smack that whatever way you want. Pretty simple technology. You got your little screw on. I love them. Awesome. A little bit pricey. If they can lower the prices, that would be appreciative. And then I got some Oxford heated grips. Oh, we got your low, mild, medium, warm, hot, inferno. I don't know. Haven't tried them out too much yet. And then I put our switch right up here, right atop our high-low beam. It's a pretty convenient location. And then moving on, we have on the handlebars, we got our quad lock phone mount. This thing's awesome. It charges at the same time, so while riding, charging the bike. And I just got a Garmin 64 ST GPS. Not the most modern of equipment, but does the job. And then over here, got a cramp buster. Nice little handy piece to get on the handlebar for those long rides. Here it's a throttle lock. I'm not very happy with it since I just put new grips. It just doesn't fit like it did the other grips. So we do have a remedy for that though. We got one of these simple doodads. I think we're gonna remove this fella, put this guy on, give it a shot. Okay, I think that, okay, then around the wrapping up the handlebars, we got the bark busters. These things I would not do without. Yeah, I guarantee you I would have been stranded by now if I didn't have bark busters, because you crash your brake clutch lever or brake lever. You're just having a bad day. It's not what you ideally want. Oh, still on the handlebar controls. More aftermarket stuff. I can't remember the vapor. There's somewhere over there the title of what that piece of kit is called. But also in there we have our little USB port. So that's what I run to charge my phone. And then once the phone's charged, I can unplug here, and I'll be running the tank bag, charging power bank or whatever I need to be charged. Then also got our 12 volt. I got that because I got my mini compressor for if I got a flat tube. Got to reinflate air. Okay, moving on top to bottom here. What else here? Headlight. You guys saw last week's special. We did the lighting upgrade. This I've been riding with it. Did a few test drives at night, and this is like the cheat code to lighting at night when it comes to a KLR. My God, this is amazing. Night and day. And then the fog lights, yeah, that in the off-road situation, you're living it. Okay, and then suspension, like that. There's lots of upgrades that were done before I got the bike. So I was told there's progressive springs in there. I take his word for it. I don't know. I'm hoping to drain the fork fluid before I take off for this trip and make that all good to go. And what else now? Oh yeah, little accessories. I love having on the KLR. Got my little saw here. You have some branches or trees that are in the way. Grab that guy and saw your way out. Okay, then some highway pegs. You gotta have some different seating positions. And you guys may have noticed, if you're a KLR enthusiast, side panels. I have them at home, but lately I've been taking the seat gas tank off so many times for all the work I've been doing on this bike to get her in tip-top condition. I'm just leaving them off. I think it looks a little bit more Mad Max without the side covers, and it's just, it's one step less for any type of work I may need to have to do. Performance upgrade, the FMF muffler. Sounds a lot better than the old stock bird chirper. And then what else looking here? Got my tomahawk. Goes with the saw. The axe, plus on the back you got a hammer. I believe it's a cold steel. Don't quote me on it, I'm pretty sure. And then this saw. Got a roto packs. For tires, which I just put recently, I went with a Heidenau K60s. I did like my Dunlop D606, but they're around 50% worn out. And by the time I'd be there and back, I think I'd be riding on the tire tube. So yeah, that's no buenos. Also, here we got just some PVC piping, 3-inch PVC pipe, 3 or 4, I can't remember. Inside here, the sundewer. I like to keep a few rags. And then here I got, I think it's around 750 milliliters of oil. It's a KLR. Need I say more? If you have a KLR, you know we need a bit of oil. The way she's geared, as long as I keep her under 110, we should be good on oil. Stay tuned, we'll find out. Okay, up front here we also have, can't remember the name, but an oversized rotor. On a KLR, the brakes they're there. Yeah, but that makes it passable for brakes. And moving on, this I have no idea what they had done, but it's not a factory KLR fender. It looks pretty cool. It's a lot cleaner. I find. Let me know what you guys think, but I dig it. And then this one here, we have another one of our little tube, the PVC piping. And here I got my my rain poncho, and I got my other wool poncho. We'll name this drawer the poncho drawer. And Heidenau K60 in the back. Pegs, Let me see if there's a name. See on there, it says pivot pegs on that side. Pivot pegs. If you guys know if pivot pegs are good, just let me know. I don't know. Then this, I believe, the IMS shifter. Gotta have that. And then on the back, what kind? Yeah, rear shock. I can't remember what it was. When I bought it, he had told me I want to say Ibach, but I'm not 100% sure. She rides pretty good for a KLR, I'd say. And then moving on here, got a, I don't know, it's not the greatest knife, but it's Bear Grylls survival knife. I chose this one because you got your flat scraper spot for fire starter. It's got a hard pommel. It's a full tang. It's got your fire starter in there. You got your whistle. It's not a horrible knife. And then cup holder, not a bad thing for your cold snacks. And then hold on. Oh yeah, another little thing I just remembered. This I highly recommend for any bike that you take off the trail, but this one, check that out. They got a super heavy duty wide foot on that kickstand, and like that. I know my KHM I'd have to find a rock or a branch or something, so that's definitely a little bonus that I like. And then little performance mods, if you will. Is there much for KLR? I got the K&N air filter on there. She got the thermobob kit. Yeah, I mentioned that one before. Thermobob. I got my much bigger radiator. Well, I'm not sure about much, but bigger radiator than stock. That's kind of cool. That's nice. Oh, got a little manual fan switch. On my tires, I got the rim locks. That one there. I had the valve stem with the valve stem remover tool built in. Rim locks front and the rear. Oh, then I also got handlebars. That's right, got Answer Pro Taper bars, Rocks risers. These, I love these things. They just work awesome for just gives, for me personally, it makes me just a little bit better. I like the arm slightly higher than the factory, and I think that's all. So yeah, time to do a little bit of cooking. And then we'll have a little bit of montage for you guys. So enjoy the ride, my friends. Cheers. Bam! Got a name for that shuffle, bud? I think that you gotta name it. Okay, normally lots of time if I'd have my cutting board, I'd slice it up, or if I had patience, I'd do the same thing, but just slam that bad boy right in there. And we got our double-ended spork here. Nice, still hot. You just stab that hot dog. And there you go. You just break that hot dog apart, or cheese dog. Pardon. If anyone should know better, it's your boy All Season here. Okay, well that didn't break it very much apart, but I think the only fair judge here is Gizmo. You like that? Gizmo approved? Anyhow, just gonna enjoy my cheese dog and beans, and give you a little montage of evening activities. And one thing I want to follow up on for KLR mods maintenance is what I just said, maintenance. At home I keep all my records, so once we're done with the little montage here, we'll see you guys back at the garage, and I want to go through all the maintenance I've done to this bike, because if you do a trip like this to far deserted areas with old bikes, I highly suggest you guys go through them. So anyhow, I'll see you guys back at the shop. buddy? You keep going at her, buddy. I'm sorry if I interrupted you. And there's another little simple mod I just fabricated a little while back. It's a little hook at the end of your handlebar. Works nice to put your helmet on there. Just don't leave your helmet on there overnight in case you have some rain. A little all-season tip. So, as we were saying earlier, see you guys back at the shop. Okay, here we are back at the KLR shop, our second room of the house. Don't worry about that. Before we get started to the maintenance I've done to the bike, here's a quick little clip of driving Gizmo and his kid Mickey to the dog groomers. I think she got a bit of a kick at that. There you go, hopefully I put another smile on your face. So a couple of things I forgot to mention for mods, or kind of what I got on the KLR, is here we got our rear brake reservoir protector. So don't want to lose what little brakes the KLR has. And then there's another little accessory I like to add on myself. Here everybody's always asking me, hey, what's this not connected? This is just a spare pull throttle cable in case throttle cable breaks. Just need to disconnect the old one, connect the new one, and same with the other end, the carburetor side. So simple, no need to trace, it's already there. And then on the other end, I've done the same, as you guys can see, there you go, with clutch cable. So yeah, already pre-ran, so little tip you guys might want to use on the trail. Okay, so I mentioned here we're going to talk a bit about maintenance. If you guys don't have one of these, I recommend. This is my binder where I write down all the stuff I do on all these vehicles. So basically, let's get to my KLR here. Okay, this is just in the new year what I've done to the bike so far to make sure she's all good to go. Did a petcock rebuild, fuel tank petcock. She was leaking a bit of gas, so rebuilt that. Cleaned the air filter, gotta do that yearly, twice a year sometimes. Lube my clutch cable and throttle cable, change oil and filter, new engine temperature sensor, new 180-degree thermostat. You know, we had issues with our cooling system before. Flush rear brake fluid, new shoes getting old. Got a new lighting special, new LED headlight, new fog lights, new front rear tires. Rebuilt the carb. She was leaking a bit of gas, so that's been freshly rebuilt. Valve cover gasket was leaking, new valve cover gasket. Checked our valves were good. New NGK spark plug, iridium, good. Got new Oxford heated grips. And then we still got a few things left to do. We just write those down and then we'll do put the mileage and date once we're done. Still got to do our fork oil change. Nice rainy day, might do that today. New chain and sprockets because last summer trip my KTM sprocket and chain looked good, but I broke the chain on day one, so we don't want that to happen on this trip. So just for insurance, putting new chain and sprockets. And oh yeah, I wasn't happy with my fan switch that I had before. Well, the fact that I changed new fog lights, this switch should mount perfect somewhere, so got that done. Get that done soon. So yeah, as per normal, if you guys want to build yourself an all-season KLR, now you guys got the formula. So as per normal, thanks all for watching, and remember to live, and cheers.